There we go. Finally. Haha. All right. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, 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 hi. All right. Sorry, I got super pulled into messing with audio settings, as one does. So I actually also forgot to turn on VTube Studio there for a second. So I was kind of just sitting here like, I'm just gonna like turn this on. Oh wait, that's not going to work. I need to shift some things around here. Let's see. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba. There's Disco Elysium. Hey! You know what? Let's go in. Let's make it full screen. I'll just make myself a little bit smaller so I don't cut off as much of the stuff. And this is me being very professional. Let's turn off sepia tone. Do not need that actually. And whoa. Local VTuber breaks herself live on stream. That looks closer to normal. Hey, how's it going? You know what? Heck it up. I'm just gonna go over here. Alright, what's good everybody? I'm gonna move over to a window just because I think it will make things a little bit easier in terms of being able to see dialogue options and all that. So I hope you're all doing well. And one last thing, because I think it's in... Oh God, she snapped herself clean in two, live on stream. I can't believe that my favorite VTuber broke herself on stream. That's never happened before. Oh, come on. That's definitely... That happens like several times. Every time I decide to touch any setting, I break something. All right. Let me know how audio balancing is and how everything sounds and looks. I've got chat rolling up here. We've got the game capture rolling up. I'm gonna move 2 things up. All right. That should be pretty solid. I think that should work much better. And now it should be also easier to see everything. Yeah, the V in VTuber obviously stands for vivisect. Watch me vivisect myself live on stream. Speaking of Event Horizon, what a great movie. That'll be my first movie night. We're gonna watch Event Horizon and talk about how it should have been a better, a better movie. All right. Also eating on stream, highly professional. This is like high-level VTuber activity right now. You guys don't even realize how good you have it. All right. Oh my God! And then Disco Elysium crashed. All right. So I also set up Twitch integration. So this is like a cool new tool for y'all to be able to play with. You should be able to scroll over and see my inventory and everything right now too. So let me know if that's working. But what it should let you do is should be able to see my inventory, what I need to do, what I still have to do in the game, etc. Which should be pretty cool. At least it seems like a cool option. So now I'm gonna go talk to a Union Buster. But she's hot! Oh yeah, she's hot. Oh, a striking woman. I hope she strikes me.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. That sounds pretty sick to me. Ma'am, please. I'm just a humble disaster cop. Or no, what am I? I'm a sorry cop, specifically. That's my capo type. Gotta be exact with these things. Alright, let's see. So what gives away... What gave us away?
Honestly, I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
I like her a lot.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
All right. Also, I made some changes to the audio on my end. So if you could let me know how does everything sound in terms of balance and all that, I'd really appreciate that. It's hard to express how hard it is as a streamer because usually you're not monitoring your own audio. So really the only cue I have to how things sound is y'all. So please, if anything ever sounds weird or you ever want to like give me any kind of feedback, I appreciate it greatly. Is Disaster Cop like a disaster lesbian? I sure hope it is, because that's what we're playing.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Welcome. I don't want to disappoint you.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even.
Tim is
This
fucking with
is
me.
a tactic.
Oh.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Let's see. What can you tell me about the strike? You seem rich. Can I have some money? We'll get to that one. I'm gonna beg her for money. Let's see.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
How goes the task of building
Pines'
communism?
core
We're working on it.
competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
She works for Amazon.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She works for Amazon, but Amazon is doing fracking.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Yeah, she works for a legal monopoly. She works for Amazon. Ah.
She nods.
All right. Let's see. What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Oh, tell me those.
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements that gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interest.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the...
But I am derailing us. You want? I believe the official
What is she
title
doing?
is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
No way. She's more. She can make decisions.
Thank you, drama. I am a messy bitch.
And how are the talks going?
They're not.
Hmm.
That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Drama, actually, low-key, probably my favorite skill. Shivers is really up there. Logic is really up there, but drama is growing on me. I'm also gonna make the game a little bit bigger. That should be good. Let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds, and I will love you forever. Let's see. The union stopped all negotiations a week
Now they
ago.
won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
He does seem like a cool dude.
What can I
Outside of the
say?
racism.
The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist. Let's
Inland
say
Empire
I
and
was not
Shivers
making
are
the
up
kind of
there.
progress
Drama
I'd
is really
hoped for
up
when
there.
I first arrived.
Neurochemistry is up there too. Outside the racism, he seems
And
cool.
what did you
Maybe I
think
can
about
save him from his racist ideology.
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Oh, she's a strike breaker here.
I wasn't the original negotiator here.
Oh.
I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union
Hell
won
yeah.
significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Okay, well, what do they want? And also, I already agree with them. I'm sure that's not going to bite me in the ass to be like, I just agree with the union wholesale. Quick calibration. There we go. Yeah! Haha!
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
Oh, I haven't met him yet. No, I haven't done any talk to the union at all, but as a whole, I'm just like, unions are good. Let's see. What are their demands?
Leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I love it.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I do like it.
Also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
That is not hard communist enough for me.
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the
May well
workers.
be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
Yeah, but what is she
I'm
gonna
not
do?
sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Good job, Kim.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates, the one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Reaction speed. This is how I look when I block overheads right here. See.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Ah.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity.
All
I
right.
can say one thing about him. It's that he always puts the in. Of course not.
Oh.
Everard is
Oh,
fantastically
no.
corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Oh, he can't be
He
that
is the
bad.
most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes,
Oh, no.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, I hate this union now. I need to become the new boss of the union. I'm gonna take over.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I'm not gonna call them a leech. So the hard part about this question is that, are we talking about the union as a whole, or are we talking about union leadership? Because it seems like those are different things. Because right now they are not advocating for the rights of the average person. They're basically being commandeered and manipulated by these disgusting capitalist leeches. And that's not going to fly in my communist playthrough. I wouldn't call them a mob, and I wouldn't call them a leech. I'm just
Why
going to
do you
say they're...
think so?
Yeah.
What she calls corruption is simply an aesthetic category.
Thank you, conceptualization. Talking in aesthetic categories is the privilege of the overclass. From what I've seen, most people are just trying to survive.
Point taken. But enough about Everard. What else can I do for you?
Yeah, what
You
happened?
asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
They murdered a woman? Impossible. They wouldn't murder a queen.
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course.
All right.
How else can I help?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Oh, come on, Inland Empire.
Look at that lady. Take a gander.
What lustrous hair. What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible.
Okay.
Within reason. Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes.
That's
A
harsh.
scythe of booze
That's
pursuit.
unnecessarily harsh.
Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Oh, come on.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
On one hand, this is kind of how I feel. So, like, what is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is...
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to
Do I
ask.
dare? Do I dare try for this? Do I dare beg her for money?
Quite a few. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask.
Of course, ma'am. And this is my colleague from Prison
Oh, thank you
51.
for the sub,
I'm afraid
Squid.
He doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, detective?
Awkwardness. 'Twas stolen by some artist, surely. Best to pin the blame on them.
Ah, thank you both.
Can't
Ah.
trust artists.
Let's see. All right. Why should I blame it on an artist? Do I dare blame an artist?
Everyone knows you can't trust artists. They're nearly as bad as clowns.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna trust
You know
drama.
someone stole your badge.
It was for a performance. You know, like artists do.
I'm afraid what I need to tell you is wholly unrelated to art. I really need to discuss it, however, with the RCM.
Unbelievable, sire.
Oh.
Even the performance artists didn't work.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please. Oh, dear. I do believe you.
As I say,
Of
All right.
course, I sympathize.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some
Okay,
sort of
she has sympathy.
official arrangement.
Let's go. Yeah.
As a negotiator, just float a favor.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
I know, it rules. They're literally, you're talking to your own inner voices, and then as you level up, they'll chime in at different
You're in,
times.
but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports
Okay.
from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The
Ah.
company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with awe?
detective, a word in private.
Okay, Kim, what do you want?
Hey,
Yo, Rhetoric, what's up?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism.
Hell yeah. Can I get some big pogs in the chat? We did it. We're gonna rebuild it. The communism thought. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love?
We should stop building love. No. I'm a love winner. Yes, I am.
We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by a human being. Is that right? You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in
10,000 times.
literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of the I've said most of these on stream. Or something similar. That sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder?
Hell yeah.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
I love this game. Do I already have oh no, I need to get one more spot, don't I? I need to internalize. I need to internalize. I'll internalize that as soon as I can. Alright. Kim wants to talk to me. In private.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
I'm sure you will, detective.
Oh no.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you left.
you could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
What can I do here? I haven't inspected the body yet. I wonder where I can go to get my badge. It feels like that would make my life a lot easier. I also happen to be missing my gun. Let's see. I need to get that info. Who made the call reporting? Keep searching for the caller. Track down and find your gun. Pay for the damages. Find booze and drink it. The one thing I'm really looking for here. I do need to get that ammonia. Yeah, I'm not trying to ignore the body, but I'm definitely ignoring the body. To green up the place and collect cans. It's already 3 o'clock. I'm gonna ignore this place. Where is the fritter store? Is it down here? I haven't gone here yet. Oh. What's this? Gateway to the River of Filth. I haven't found Homosexual Underground yet.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of... The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Fried rice is the best. It's like, it's one of my favorite low effort meals whenever I'm just like, I kind of don't feel like cooking right now. I'm a really big fan. I haven't had Spam in a long time though. I stopped eating meat a couple of years ago, and that mostly includes Spam too. All right. Let's... okay, that should be a little bit better in terms of packing my face. All right, cool beans. And... all right. Yeah, River of Filth, they've got a cameo. Disco Elysium is actually a Guilty Gear game. Oh... It's actually really good. Spam and fried rice is like a very... It's actually kind of nice, I'll be real. I have fond memories.
The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
I am not cool. This guy is mistaken.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Ah, finger guns. This guy is definitely bisexual.
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like. You like premium menswear.
Ah, it's true.
Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can grill him.
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Oh, thank you, Rhetoric. Why didn't you stop me before I did light racism?
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent... Hey! Why not support this local entrepreneur? Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy
Oh man, he's got sweatpants.
Try them on right here. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer.
Everything is
Did he
50%
first
off.
mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me. Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom.
You glance around.
I'm not a fan of this guy.
The miserable weather.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yes. Anyone...
That's right.
Ah,
No
Kim.
permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Yeah, well then what are we doing here?
Cool. Anything for you.
Let's see if I can get him to give me
You
money.
need to dress this one up.
Oh,
Oh, I did fuck that one up real bad.
but why, officer?
Being corrupt,
Are
I
you
mean.
trying to
Yeah.
ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Oops, that went poorly. Oh, this game lets you do a lot of things, huh? Let's forget any of that happened. Just gonna go back to collecting cans. Maybe hang out in the store for a bit. What's going on? Yeah, that's what a disaster cop looks like. It's trying to get a bribe from somebody and then failing.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Look, that wasn't
Well,
me.
Customers usually.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Let's give it a shot.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light.
All right.
the mind continues
Yeah,
to
I am good at drugs.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Prolodon is just something I, you know, since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Let's see.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any. So much disappointment. And
So a generator failed, and he had
Everyone's.
picked up radiation sickness.
So much bitterness.
Ah.
a bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
The People's
Well-
Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance. An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then, so I came to Martinez. People told me I like the theory more.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Do I want to do drugs?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
I feel like, could somebody have taken my gun and tried to pawn it?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
That's bad.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from
Oh no.
to another.
No, 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 no. Let's do some drugs.
Of course.
Whoops.
Sure thing. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
You know, you're not wrong.
His face does not reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find out.
Basically, all power generators boil down to just being a steam turbine.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack.
Let's see.
There is nothing.
Sure, man. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'm not gonna sell his handkerchief in front of him.
Another time, perhaps.
Wow, I really screwed that one up. Like, majorly, didn't I? Let's see. What about
You
this?
see rows of toys. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Let's go.
Why?
Oh, hell
What's
yeah.
this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say foul.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of
There's
course.
been a lot of interest in that particular.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about
Hmm.
it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical.
Yeah, like, what is going on here?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He seems really
50
cool.
cents. Bargain price.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Alright. Can't, or at least I'm probably not going to be able to pay those damages back before the end of the night. But I got a cool figurine. I am a very good cop. You know, honestly, I might be the best cop of all time. Is it even possible for there to be a better cop than me? I don't think so. Many have tried, but they will all fail. Alright, so there's the hangman, there's the fish. Let's... These are all of my different tasks. Where's the map? Show me map. Go back, give map. Formidable. Tasks. Alright. How do I have not checked out the bookstore. Where do I go? Oh. Who are you?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by
Burly
the
man.
carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
I did this, didn't I?
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Sure thing. Want
Oh,
some too?
hell yeah.
Why not?
We're having a picnic.
Well, there's the fishing. Yeah, not really.
Alright, I should get out of here. And let's inspect the, my cool... Can I inspect it? My cool figurine that I just bought? Yeah, I didn't find my gun, but you know what? I did find a cool figurine. So, I think that's pretty successful. Oh, please tell me that's not gonna happen. I'm not ready for a boss fight. So I need to go find the stuff to be able to get the body down.
Hello, sir. Step right in. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know.
Oh
They miss out
no.
on crime, romance, and biographies of fame.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
Brutally dismantling the free market,
Thank you,
yes.
sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
Well, I'm glad
I
that
do my studies
yeah.
at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Let's see.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper work. Mum says it's peachy. She was a
Behind her,
I hate
the
her.
window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
This is some child labor, isn't it? And the building is. You're telling me there's a curse on this capitalism? All right. Who and what can I interact with? It's double cursed. Gonna have to dismantle this. It's the only ethical way to proceed. Gonna peek behind this curtain.
You see a
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy.
Joke's on you, lady. I can't
Oddly
read.
enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. Just as you're about to pull apart the...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held...
She looks away.
What?
Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I do. I need to get in there.
It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? Let's do it.
Room for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Yeah, I feel bad for Kim too. I'm trying to make his job easier, but it's not going well.
Thank you.
Talking is always good. There is something mysterious about it. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron.
Yep, I gotta stop this curse.
Welcome to... Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this... I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Culture, huh?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books?
Oh, I
Her
hate this
opinion
woman.
of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I'm not gonna grade it. No, I'll be cool. I'll give her the 5-star.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Yeah, I am here to dismantle the free market and abolish your child labor.
There's nothing like that happening. Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Pretty cringe, lady.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough. Right.
Mind your own business, sir.
Denial is the way she copes with... The woman before you scans the store.
Cursed?
All right.
What
Opening
in
the
God's
curtain.
name is she talking about?
I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. Just let it go, officer.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
No! Okay,
fine.
It's cursed.
It's cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Yeah, why didn't you just
Not
tell me
good
it was
to talk about
cursed?
the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void.
Wow. Void raves. You have new.
Yes, I've contacted. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that
Void
lies further in the
raids?
building.
Some of my best friends are void raids. Let's hang out.
No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to there are numerous spells cast.
She
throughout
is
the
trying
store.
to do. Oh
I have the
no.
books anointed
She's
with
like one of those
potions
women that's like really into witchcraft, but because
It's
she
guaranteed
wants
to
to
be
like.
sales. 15%.
But she has an Etsy store where she
Desert
sells
pygmy
overpriced
shamans.
candles.
Oh, there are numerous.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a.
The curse. It's the curse.
So she's like also
Didn't that
definitely
just
pretty
move?
racist.
But officer, there's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence. As if I was unwanted here.
I can't
Sounds
stand this
familiar.
woman.
She nudges her glasses, anxious and tense.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess.
The psychic
Stay
arts?
away. Leave the spirits be.
My liege, do you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Okay, that was sincere advice. That was not smartass. Anyway, we getting it.
Time to
How did I
fire
fail?
up the old lie machine.
What?
No.
The lieutenant looks at you. You've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
It is not, but we're the crime bros.
Stop being such a fussy prude. You can't convince her without lies. The woman before you scans the store. Her
Okay, fuck it. I'm just opening the curtain.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron.
Rip it apart. It's time for real.
You see a dimly.
I warned you. You're.
Forces beyond my understanding, huh?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you. Only an echo.
All right.
No
Oh
one's
no.
there.
Oh no. I'm gonna get injured, aren't I? Mistakes were made.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright?
What is going on? I warn you. Don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdressers. Oh, is this where I have to go to get the homosexual underground?
These shelves are overburdened with books from
Oh, crime! You're a police officer.
crime fic. These books, what's more, not a single shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
Ah.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone. These three things are the point of the book.
The working
and
class
others on
mind.
this shelf is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. Various paranatural books. Several maps have.
Oh, here's where I get a map.
Old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, the north coast of a verdant up to the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie. The
No,
suburbs
there's
of
no way I
Saint-
missed homosexual
swallowed
underground.
up into the megacity.
I'm too gay for that.
They said, Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. You feel you're just west of Coal City.
Alright. I can't do anything here, can I? So, where do I go to get the stuff? I need to go to the store that will let me go to the store. Going to the store will let me do the stuff to get the ammonia that I need to be able to get the body down.
Hello again, sir.
Oh, cans. Bottle and cans. Ah, yes. So, here's these awful kids and the body. Get over there. I failed the roll over here.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing.
See where he goes. Let's. What else do I have here? Thing. Gosh, I feel so dumb. All right. I mean, let's see. To effectively get ammonia from the gardener. Oh wait, here we go. I'd probably get it from her, right?
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff.
All right. Time to go do ammonia drugs and take this body down. That's a good way to look about it.
There
Look at it.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
That was bad. I thought the ammonia would help. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Let's spit and say nothing.
Are you?
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
Oh, that must be nice.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. That's probably you need to get your shit together.
All right. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals.
Volumetric shit compressor?
Wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back. Active decay.
He's about to blow.
Huh. The volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it is rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. It's supposed to be together, compressed into a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes, do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain, talk to people, and maybe that will help. Alright. I will come back in 30 minutes. But I don't want to get my shit together. I do have... The kitchen should be open now, right? I can go hang out with them. Oh, that's interesting. It's the trying to get sober thought.
Can I help you? Thanks.
Good,
hope
I
you
gave
found
it
what you
back.
were looking. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has a key to the trash
Trash
container?
collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here.
Oh, what's up? Hi, what's up, Barry? How
This
you
will
doing?
have to be one of those little threats that solves itself. Thank you anyway.
Maybe it was someone in his
Keys
staff.
Before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. Yes.
I doubt it. I bet he did it. He's the murderer. Ooh, a new person. Let's be friends.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in,
Yep, we're friends
he
now.
nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please, it's not funny. The man
I won't do
puts his head
racism.
down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Yep, we're friends
It's
now.
almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling.
Huh. Oh wait, we got a breakthrough.
Rigorous self-critique.
Oh no.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all,
What?
you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
I guess now I get healed by taking damage. I did finish the feminist agenda. Oh, what's this?
You see a heavy steel, you immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for Miss.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes, I suppose.
It's hardly a side investigation.
You already have a name for it. Behind the blue door.
Worth a title. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this.
Let's see if I can get a key to the door. He's hiding something, and I'm gonna find out what. I got you, Gart. I got your number here.
You. Another thing. Great. I love. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there.
What?
I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it.
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing.
He's hiding the gay
Also,
underground.
Boring storage space with a bunch of old.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine. Okay.
No, he wants to
a little.
know.
But my job. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though. After the. Yes.
Ah, so there's a key somewhere. I bet it's in here. Guess I'll take that money.
The man ponders his. He looks up at you, then looks away. Shrugging is an international sign for.
Who could have the key? Oh, who's this guy? Ah, capitalist. Alright. What else is there for me to do? So I have 30 more minutes till I can take the body down. Oh, my puppy's whining at me. I gotta find the gay underground. I need to find my people. What do I have in the map? I don't have the money to buy it. Like, I shouldn't spend more money. Where can I get money? I mean, it can't just be handing in the stuff. Like, how on earth am I supposed to get the money to pay back these damages? Or are you supposed to not be able to do it? Like a planned failure kind of thing.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into... You're 100% sure you got special hobo cop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
I got extra Hobocop money. Cool. You know, I probably could do that. I should probably wait until Kim isn't around, though. I don't want to embarrass him any more than I already have. Alright, so the gardener gave me the ammonia. The ammonia didn't help. I didn't get the back door open. Oh, there were the guys over here I didn't talk to. Yeah, these guys. What's up with them? How much more of a disaster can I be? A lot, but I want Kim to respect me.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René.
Oh no.
You're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it.
Do I dare?
Ask questions. Shoot
yes.
The spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
I got it. Oh, I failed, didn't I? Oh no. I did a bad thing.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
Oh no!
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. Gaps. It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
Oh, is this the one where... I think I saw it in a trailer, where like, if you grab the ball and you succeed, you do a shot put?
What are you talking?
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit?
I'm gonna do drugs.
No, Gaston. Or even climb out of his ass. Probably because those rooster pants are squeezing you senseless.
What?
Whatever happened to practical, durable, Revachol made?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement in Martinez. Cop is a pejorative term.
I don't trust this guy.
Know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Nope, this guy is a misogynist.
That nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
There's no character I could possibly hate more than this guy right now.
An average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh,
oh no.
At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
This guy I like. This guy seems cool. He's just chilling eating a sandwich.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
This reminds me of the Mad Feast of Kings from Fate Zero.
As strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on
Oh
that.
no, we're doing this.
What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply.
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility?
I agree. The voice acting is incredible in this game.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachol's finest years.
Of course, clarity of vision, awareness.
This guy is...
was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
What the fuck is with this guy?
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
It's really not. Please.
Yes, indeed. We're not...
Right. Vigilance office. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
What the heck?
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women.
It sounds cool. That sounds less cool.
We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerains can...
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most like...
Blood.
This guy sucks.
Old René going there.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Let's see. What should I say? I don't like this. This just seems like it's the big communist answer. Yeah.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us.
This royal failure.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
This guy would hate VTubers.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
I don't think this is accurate. I mean, what he's doing is conflating communism with ultimately crony capitalism.
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. It had nothing to do with anything. The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
We're taking it.
All you observe.
We failed.
Uniform of the royal cavalry.
Don't you mean Frisk?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
All right. Well, that was an interesting way to kill time. I mean, yeah, he's a reactionary. He's ultimately just looking to... He just hates any form of change. All right, let's get this body down.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below.
Activity.
He's about to blow!
I thought I got it.
Yes?
Didn't I just get it?
There he's...
I thought we were just gonna wait. He told me to get my shit together, and then we were gonna wait it out. Yeah. Oh, here's a way. Oh, this is how you get back here. You can get rid of this little shit.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out! Trying to snuff me out! Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
All right, gonna leave that child alone. Who are you?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
He's so attractive.
Any trouble, officer?
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
He's so attractive.
Sorry, I don't have time for this. I just want to finish my cigarette and be gone.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous...
Yes, he is.
He keeps stealing looks at the neighbor.
I want that
All right,
twink.
but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme.
Oh,
Do
gosh.
you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible.
Oh.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
That wasn't me.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this
Huh.
man?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over.
Oh.
It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Okay. All right. I need power. I need more power here. Can I wait? Can I change my clothes or anything? No. Please stay.
This
Yes!
isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable.
Oh, I want to smooch this twink so bad.
Feline eyes.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
Yes, you do.
But hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards us. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
I have... No. Mon ami, mon chéri.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right. If we find a way inside the building.
But there's a key.
A stone. There's a key beneath.
Yes!
Rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. We'll just have to go in and see.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. And I got drugs. Ooh, a coat. How do I get up there? Is there anywhere I can go from here? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Let's go obliterate this twink. Hobo hat for the hobo cop. Hobo cop. Hobo cop. Alright. What other great adventures could we have here? Ooh, a blue box. There's money. Okay, I'm gonna find him. Oh, that's right. I do have the ability to internalize communism, finally. Let's see. Definitely unlocking that. Let's see. You get -2 visual calculus because it would make you a reactionary. Let's internalize communism. Oh. A buoyant dance track. Come on, where are you? We'll internalize communism and then... Is this where I get homosexuality? If I obliterate the twink, do I get homosexuality? I'm gonna become a gay communist sorry cop. Where are you, my dear? Okay. Covered in slime, they say. This place is a gold mine. +1 logic, -1 authority. Alright. Alright, I'll take it. I get to where... Yeah, what is the Silent Hill soundtrack? Someone's drawn a 5-pointed star on the
door
wall.
has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the... It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is... Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Oh, I can probably, if I take out my bolt cutters, I can probably break and entering. Let's do it.
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing?
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
The shackle...
Yay, thank you, Kim.
...like a twig. And
after you, Detective.
We did it. Teamwork. Ooh, a bullet. Ooh, a lounge jacket. Summer plans? Alright, is that a bust of Marx?
a plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man.
You're definitely not
Marx.
Marx.
Sideburns. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Let's see.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? Whether you're Krasmazov? Except that Krasmazov is dead. He's been...
Did you see the resemblance, Kim? Come on!
Share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you. Ah, very well. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you? Alright, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't. Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
He's incredible. Because I'm a communard.
You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so. Whoever lives, there aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some...
Oh my... Oh, time to become a communist. I'm becoming a super scientific communist. Revolution. Love to pose with their guns. Let's see if I can find my boyfriend.
There's someone. The walking stops. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Let's go. We don't have a...
It's generally easier to do things.
Ah, Kim, you're so lame.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. Go ahead, then.
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Oh, I see.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tune.
What's he in trouble for? Tall?
Yeah, where does he live?
What was so...
He lives upstairs in room 20.
Thank you. We should...
Yep, there. Especially with full voice acting. It's added so much to this game. But I'm looking for one voice actor in particular. And I think I'm getting close. Someone has torn down the wall? Whoa.
What happened here? It it will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here. Indeed.
What's in the fridge? Cool, drugs. And a little bit of... whatever. I also feel terrible for this lady, but... she was cool and told me where to find my boyfriend. The soundtrack is so sad. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what's over here? Ooh. Some more. Is this the artist lady that was yelling at me before? Yes, it is.
The piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. Yeah.
Yes, we have evolved. We've become crabs.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Why does art inspire you so much?
Oh, am I getting a new thought here? What is art?
Question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact
I'm becoming an art critic.
savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Yes, 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 yes. I love brutalism.
You seek substance, no vapid representations. Exactly. It's not only your duty to
an actual art degree.
The street. You must also apprehend. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours.
I'm an art cop now. That's good, right? Alright, I can't get in there. Art cop, art cop, art cop, art cop. I'm gonna be so contrarian. Alright, is this where he lives? Cindy. Got some jeans. I seduced a hot twink. Seduced a hot twink, became an art cop, and got a pair of pre-worn jeans. I'm really killing it. There's no way I'm getting his body down today, am I? Yes.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hair. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As you, hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot.
Wait.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn leg. You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Cinnamon is not a fruit.
A shrug. Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What? Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. yet you're drawn to it, drawn by regret. Stop. You carefully fold the wrapper into a square.
Encyclopedia has actually been really good so far, at least in terms of being able to figure stuff out. Alright, I've become an art critic who thinks he's Karl Marx. I am 100% convinced I am Marx, reborn, despite all the obvious signs that that is not the case. Alright. Oh, this just got me access to the building. Oh, they'd be so good for Necrochronica. I love the art design for all the portraits. They're very evocative of exactly what they're supposed to be. Alright. So according to her, he lives upstairs, right?
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography
Antlers?
of communism.
Communism? Ah, this feels appropriate. Alright, this is gonna be embarrassing, but hold on for 1 second here. You're telling me that the antlers are the symbol of communism? Oops! Screwed that one up. There we go. And... voila! Yeah!
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
Achoo!
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. The wreath of
deal with the antlers
represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
But what does it evoke in
Gone is
me?
the glory of
No!
only the scribbling. You are the big communism builder now.
It's me. I have to become the big communism builder, but I'm about to die of no morale. It's not good. So what happens if my morale hits 0? Gotta put the team on my back right now. Oh, I bet he lives up here.
This door is made of metal and appears number 28.
Let's see.
No one answered.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think we should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right?
Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Remember.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay. That's what I'll have to do to get to the smoker on the balcony. Take that 50 cents. Alright, so I am the lone builder of communism left in the world. I'm about to die of not having morale. And I don't know how to get this body down. I feel really lost, and like I might be a bad cop. Get the body down, inspect the victim's body. So until I fully internalize that thought, there's not a lot else that I can do. I have to internalize volumetric shit compressor to get my shit together enough to be able to get the body down. Shouldn't I be able to, like, shoot it down or something? But yeah, why can't I just shoot it? Ooh, what's this? Oh, morale, thank God.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. You have no clue. So
No! I'm a failure of an artist. How else? What could let me do it? Yeah, I guess. Still feels bad.
There are several. An incons.
Yeah, I guess now I won't die, but I mean, how else can I get this body down? And what else can I really be doing? I'm feeling stuck. Maybe the Union can help? These are all the scabs.
Hola, Wandering Man. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands.
Oh, I'm so good.
As if it is.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame, you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though. I'm always glad to help out when possible.
But how, like, so what else could I possibly do to get the body down? All right. Time to confront him.
Nobody betrays your...
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Yes, Al-Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Ah.
Correct. My small Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison.
Can I pay the kids to get it down? I mean, I'm broke. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that money.
It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
Your life and the life of your race revolve around Al-Ghul. It has a... No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
How do I approach him? I'm going to try to intimidate him. I'm going to do acting.
Neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen.
I'm going to lean into my drama skills.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory and statecraft.
It's interesting that he puts all his thing. Yeah, he's fully into all racist propaganda.
He dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Like VTubers.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
What can I do here?
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history.
Oh, he's also fantasizing about a race war, isn't he?
The other races to agree. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, the walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of... Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist?
I could subscribe to his intense race theory.
You can be anything. He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your...
Oh no, he knows something. Oh, wait. I kind of want to try to take him in a fight.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
He's a Sigma male.
I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt. You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a... It is impossible.
What is this?
Any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al Ghul. From what remains
He knows too
of
much.
your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal. An offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper. And possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Oh gosh.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the
Alright,
decision to
let's try.
while under
Oh
the
no.
influence of Al Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
How did this happen?
Oh, I got a 9.
Fist is in his giant hand.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a...
The words to the song have changed.
He can't kill me, right?
Your hand twists him.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
That didn't go well.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hurt. We are not...
I am a hero.
...political quest. We are here to solve a crime.
But
Don't
Kim,
be
it's all politics.
than it already is. And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that? Let's think of something.
Yeah, I kinda... put no stock whatsoever into my physical skills. Well, I could internalize his race theory and become a Sudanese supremacist. I would rather not do that if I can avoid it. All skills are useful. The thing is, like, this game gives you so many options and it's so hard to figure out what the right option ever is. It's like you're always stuck in this spot feeling like you've screwed up in some way, which is perfect for what the game is trying to be. Alright, let's see if I can buy these pants.
Does Kuno care? Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice. What are you? Like 80, right?
Yes, I
Maybe
am.
stop him.
I'm old.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
A Kumo-fied non-vomiter?
Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Okay. Is that gonna work?
There, he still is. Look.
He's about to blow.
No.
Fuck does Kuno care? Shitload.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I...
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything...
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either.
So where was he?
Told you, pig bacon. Kuno doesn't do regional. Kuno's been to places you wouldn't dream of. Fucking Mesk. Or, I dunno, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City?
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulpus.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
You're testing...
Get lost.
The fuck about it? Kuno's fuck imp.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
God, how can I get it?
Shit? Kuno's not a snitch. Just a couple of pigs sniff.
Yeah, you...
Looks like you're a faggot.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
Yeah?
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Or what? You'll fucking vomit on Kuno too? Yeah?
You were lucky you didn't...
Or what? Yeah?
You were lucky you didn't...
Wish Kuno could. Kuno
So I can't pay them to get the body down, can I? Maybe... I'm
Yes.
stuck.
What do you want to know? Good.
And there's nothing else I can investigate.
There he still is, looking.
What can I really do? If only there was a vomit on him option. It'd make my life much easier. I know there's a lot of ways, there's supposed to be a lot of ways to get this body down. But, let's see, so I failed. I did get the ammonia, and it just let me try the test again, but I failed. Yeah, it gives you another chance with the +1, and I failed it again. So the only other option for me right now... So what options do I have? I can level up enough to internalize... Reina, help me! I'm lost in this disco inferno. But I need to get the experience to be able to get the volumetric shit compressor.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Only the coolest good. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. Anything for you.
Let's see, there's something over here that I can get. Yeah, that's fair. Where else can I possibly go? Ooh, fingerless gloves. I need to jump from a roof, and I'll have more options from there. What roofs have I been able to get to? It's almost like my skills in art criticism and political theory aren't practical to the life of a police officer. Oh, that's right. The guy at the... Maybe. That's a thought. And these are two thoughts too. What's the other one here?
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition.
Okay, forge me into organic steel.
To take blood, sweat, piss, and behold, world. Here walks a sportsman.
I'm gonna become an athlete now? Coach Physical Instrument. So you were minding your own business, trying to get some detective work done, when suddenly a voice emerged from within you and told you you're a wuss, a namby-pamby, a sissy and a limp jellyfish. The voice has zero gender sensitivity and even less empathy for underwhelming athletic performance. Try to purposely piss it off, see if it teaches you something. Pretend you don't know the difference between a double and a single support phase in the discipline of a hammer throw. It hates that. Yeah. Well, I'm trying not to do any save scumming. I want to make sure that I want to kind of let things fall where they land. But unfortunately, now I just feel very stuck. Like, I've been at this game for about 4 hours now, and I feel like a failure of a cop, which I guess is intentional.
Hello, hello. Have you tried it?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admit he won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Here you go.
All right.
Man. Of course.
Okay, I gained drugs. What will doing the drugs get me? +1 psych, -1 health.
Hello, hello.
Oh, that's huge. Huh. All right. I have renewed confidence and drugs. All right, what's left that I can really be doing here? He also just kind of gave it to me. That's surprising. I thought I'd have to do a check or something. Well, I need... all my idea spots are filled. So I would need to get another point. I would need to get experience to unlock something. And then that would allow me to get the volumetric shit compressor in there. How would I get my shit together as a character? Yes, it is, but I was trying to just play the game. And see if I'd be able to advance things. Which apparently I could not. Hmm. Let's try to get back on the roof. Take that 25 cents. Oh, I didn't go in here before. Or did I? No, I did go back here before. So I got the ammonia. The ammonia gave me another roll at a +1. I still failed it. I feel like I'm stuck on all the side quests too. If you could spoil, I would not be opposed. Let's see. What else can I do? I can track down my badge. I haven't been able to get this here. So I have 4 points in Sorry Cop, 10 points in Communist. Let's see, I've killed 3 people. Solved 216 cases, have 18 years in service. All right. So one way is to talk to the union. Well, thank you for the spoiler. I guess the only other thing I've done... I did not find Kumo Shack, or Kuno Shack. Is that the... I know there was a little... There was a little section there with a perception check that I failed. Where was it? Yeah, down here. Man, this sucks. Like, I don't want to save scum anything, but also like, well, this like actually really sucks. I feel like I've kind of failed. Like, I've succeeded spectacularly in some ways, and then failed pretty spectacularly on things that should have been easier, but I now have kind of locked me from being able to progress in the game without doing things that would be kind of shitty.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. It's nothing. Someone.
Is this the shack right here? That's what I thought. How confident am I? Extremely.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline.
No, I'm a communist.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? The degenerate youth culture?
I'm gonna turn him on to disco music, and that's how I'm gonna solve this.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon
Okay, maybe not.
But I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting into this harbor.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be.
I don't think that's real.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic. The lieutenant doesn't. You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid.
So my only options... Alright. Here are my options. One thing I could do... Oh, here we go. Now I guess it's just a matter of time. I didn't realize I could just stop things that were in progress. I thought I was committed. So I guess now I'm just committed to biding time until I can internalize this. And then I'll be able to get the body down.
Not bad advice, actually.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Let's see. What if I can get him...
No, I'm not a fighter.
Oh, they're not gonna fight him for me.
Have fun. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
What are you talking about?
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. Should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not making
Let's see.
Pity. Let us work! Honest men and women with rights. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow?
You think they follow because...
Yeah,
You've been
why?
talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
We were promised work. We'd be in
Oh,
working.
I know what's going on here.
Shut the gates.
So I'm gonna make a wild guess. Here's my wild guess about this guy. This guy and basically the rest of the scabs. Has he been put up to this by the org that the major corporation to try to break the strike?
Main gate's locked.
Yeah, they've been put up to by Wild Pines.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean yeah. Giant on the bridge that kicked your ass. Head measurer.
Thank you.
Won't let the workers by.
I just fixed my posture.
The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
There's more of them.
The Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not... Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty
That's some
of criminal
racism.
shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. What's it to you?
Let's see.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for justice. He seems more brutal, cunning, and...
We're all workers.
Let's see if what happens if I get him to admit something here.
Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial.
Yes, it
Pretty
does.
okay as far as lies go.
No. So I know that he's lying.
We're done here.
Ah. Well, I got some experience out of it. And I got to kill some time. Alright, let's see. Got experience, killed some time. What else do I really need to do here? What else can I really do here while I'm waiting to internalize? I wish I had recognized that earlier. Yeah, I can talk with Annette, kill some time. It looks like it's at least a pretty quick thought to internalize.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Oh, come on, Kim. Get into true crime. Don't you like podcasts?
They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh no. The bots come in every now and then. Don't get it twisted, I'm definitely not famous. I'm basically the opposite, actually.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen?
What's that mean? And everything's better now, sir?
No.
What is that?
A man can never be truly happy.
I shouldn't have said that thing about Dick Mullen. Head, yeah.
Not head, child. Heads.
Isn't that very dangerous?
I'm giving this child some very suspect ideas.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
I'm going to deduce something now. Let's do it.
You failed to deduce anything.
No!
She waits intently.
Come on, anyone would notice that. Oh, kings and queens and generals of
I
old.
couldn't deduce it.
And writers.
I disappointed a child.
People read them to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who
No!
fail to get more famous.
Every stream, I embarrass myself in front of a child. Every game I play, I embarrass myself in front of a child. How does this keep happening?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Famous people sound like dorks.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Isn't that kind of a childish thing for a grown-up to say?
When she grows up, and if she grows up to be clever, she'll discover there's no such thing as a grown-up.
What makes you think I'm a grown-up?
Hairy, like an old person. If you say so, sir. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of praying and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life by a phantom limb.
No, yes, she knows.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and these
I'm
are
gonna
not
become a novelist cop.
You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
And yet, I'm playing this game.
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly. like during the revolution or something. Those are
Oh,
unhappy
this poor
books.
kid.
Maybe some about other books.
He has just been so warped by the books that she's reading. It's really sad, actually. If only I could turn her on to communism. Super communism. Then and only then. Yeah, super communism too.
Several maps. The maps look old.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is that old thing. It's an out-of-date map from when some design studio people tried to spruce
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Alright. Oh, I got it. I'm now the volumetric shit compressor. That's cool with the baby.
Scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Alright, I've internalized it. I'll make Kim proud. Let's see. As I move on, I think the next thing I'm gonna... Let's see, what's the next thing that I want to internalize? Probably the suicide of Krasmazov. But, yeah! I mean, he's a compelling character as a protagonist. As somebody who, exactly like Raina's saying, he's basically the most successful cop on the entire force. And when even Kim looks at your record and is like, you've solved 200 cases. Like, that is like a superhuman amount. Like, you're like a super cop. And yet, you're also this horrible disaster of a human being. If being successful as a cop has destroyed you as a person. And everything you do feels wrong. You're always left questioning your choices, and you can't do anything but embarrass yourself in this game because it makes no secret that you are a piece of shit.
He still is, looking right.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Alright. What if I fail this?
As you breathe,
oh, thank God.
The odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to
Oh,
run.
I was scared there for a second.
With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Oh.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition.
Ah, but I can still fail though.
Naked, but for a pair of underpants, and the material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate
Well, I don't have to do it,
fragile.
thank God.
They feel alien to the world. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. Under the heel.
I do.
Fair weather.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form.
Let's
Ageless
see.
And
it is. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years.
Yeah, let me relish the victory for now. I'm doing my best here. I'm not particularly good at this kind of game.
About 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Not too much, yes.
Ah.
The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on it.
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more arm. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one. No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Nice. That makes sense.
Let's see.
A good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have...
What was that?
I corrected him.
The lieutenant just
I
impressed by your
corrected
intuitive
Kim.
guess.
I am a super cop. Look, I just feel like, okay, maybe I'm wild here, but I feel like that if I subscribe to race theory and I believe in a hierarchical worldview, then I can't build super communism. If I subscribe to phrenology, communism will not come. And then I have truly failed. This body is one obstacle in a much bigger puzzle.
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Let's knock on that boot.
A bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
We need intersexual, feminist, homosexual, space communism. That's the goal. The case doesn't matter. There are bigger things to do.
Lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials. Like if trees were made of porcelain, the smooth, glossy surface. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222.
Let's see. Do I lie to Kim for the sake of lying?
We have a make
No.
number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Jade. Bug raid, bug raid. How's it going, everybody? All right, yeah, we can't let the race theorists into the gay underground. That's the goal here. I finally found a way to get this body down. Hopefully. Let's see, not gonna lie. Do I dare pull the boot?
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Do I dare? Do I dare?
The stench fills your nostrils.
I am at the end of the first day.
Ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
I'm about to pull this down, aren't I? I'm about to... Yes, this is my first time playing Disco Elysium. I played through a little bit of it a long time ago, but then it just so happened that they announced that they were working on the full voice acting patch, and I was like, all right, I'll just wait until then. If I pull the boot, I'm gonna pull the whole body down.
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by pulling on the deceased foot?
The cadaver slowly
Important things.
the cargo belt.
I was trying to steal it and sell it so I can pay my rent.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cut.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far.
Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
So far, the Twitch Pro thing should be working. I have the integration set up. But so far, I'm a communist art critic, which is... I mean, it's definitely a hell of a cop to be.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt.
Oh, the big
Used
brother.
For tying cargo
Yeah, I'm a feminist. I am an intersectional feminist, communista art critic cop. There should be, yeah, there's Twitch integration. So you should be able to mouse over the game overlay, and you should be, like, a little icon should show up on the left side that lets you see my inventory and stuff. Yeah, I'm also starting to compress my shit together. Let's see, what do I have? I have rigorous self-critique, I am a volumetric shit compressor. I'm also a hobo cop with the inexplicable feminist agenda, and I'm currently internalizing communist economic theory. Also, I have an art degree. The most... let me,
Yeah, it's another capo type. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature.
I'm, also, my physical instrument stat is trying to turn me into an athlete. I know, it's so funny. Alright, anyway, back to the body.
I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Alright, so basically we know the Union has done some of this. My brain tells me...
uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Ah. Let's see.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see.
How could they have done that? I bet it was, I
think
what's his face? The guy that almost killed me earlier.
To close the buckle. The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the...
But what if it's not?
Did you not get a briefing?
They definitely forgot to brief me.
The first moment we get.
Okay, let's see.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Limbs
Alright.
limp and torso covered in an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. His corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and heartbreak.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination.
I wonder if he's in the homosexual underground.
I agree.
Ah.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium
look.
from his coat pocket and pulls it open.
Kim is my boy. I have to protect my boy from the harshness of the world.
Appears some sort of camera.
Kim is my boy. I have to keep him safe and happy.
The world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed
All right.
by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
Oh, he's got a
Streams
Polaroid.
of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It
Aw,
contains
he's
inside
proud.
the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
I will try my
Glossy-eyed
best.
Corpse looks. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Ah.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode.
All right.
The organic processes inside.
Let's go Inland Empire.
Has passed. What remains is
I'm gone.
Yeah, technically pawning isn't losing it. I bet that's actually worth a lot of money, isn't it?
Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out west.
I am communing with the dead.
Joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. Go ahead, Kobo. What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
Power of your Imagination.
Rainbow!
Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
Why do I love questions so
You're
much?
a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of
Coming
questions.
Right up, copperoonie. This is getting upbeat now. Love did me in, brother Coco. It was love all along. Because you have. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Could I be Harry?
You can be anything you want to be, brother Copo.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Vibes.
Something is on its way. Something hidden.
Ooh, shivers.
It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Zink and you're boring.
You of someone.
Oh.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
So how do we get him down?
The preliminary examination of the cadaver. We might miss some of these things once he's done. The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
Ooh, skills. Okay, what should I internalize? Yes. I'm feeling okay. Do I internalize more like the belief that I am the father of communism? Or do I internalize my art degree? Which should it be? Internalize art cop? Alright, I'm internalizing art cop. Let's get it. Let's become artists.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
I'm glad. I am an artist at my heart. Ah, alright. I'm feeling like this is the choice I want to make, and it's not going to go well.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Let's try to do the cool thing and see what happens.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
No, Kim, you're not thinking big enough.
Now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With and produces a light.
Oh, he's doing it! Yay!
A paper copy in the belt.
Oh no!
It's the scouring stick.
This is gonna go poorly.
5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader.
Come on, Kim.
One of the most common
Let's
firearms
go.
in the world. He then steps back and assumes
No!
the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing. I gotta let him get to the zone.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes.
God damn it.
No, he missed!
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking.
No, we are lucky. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us.
Kuno studied.
The lieutenant.
Remain collegial, officer. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. It's bad as it is. Us shooting fire.
Oh no, we're doing it.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping.
This is the so.
Take it, you fucking banana pointer!
Feel the weight first.
Fake light and gunmetal is surprising.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus in your.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth?
What's going on?
Miss.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now? Faggoty.
All right. All right. I'm feeling like it. Imagine the collateral damage. Doing it. Oops. Oops.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of rib.
Oh my god, he's gonna.
No, my morale.
Do it. What a mulko.
I agree. Police work is overrated. It is trying and stressful. How?
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot.
Pigs don't have hands. They have like.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
I feel like he probably could. Give it.
Lieutenant does not dignify that.
We still need to.
Oh,
put it down.
come on, Kim.
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body. To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred clearly we
Suck my dick, bitches.
from the gates by negotiating or
To the gates. Let's negotiate. The man before you.
I've
is
got an
naked.
idea.
The material appears delicate. These are clearly not boots.
ceramic under the heel.
This feels the stench.
I'm gonna pull the body down.
Brutal.
Even the mongrels can see.
Do it, homo.
Yes, that's what I said. You'll come. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? Try what exactly?
If you can't experiment, how will you learn?
You're right, Rhetoric.
I see what you mean. But there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
There might still be a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
I can. Or I can get honor. Do I want to be an honorable cop?
Alright then. You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists.
Alright. Yep, so basically we are back to square
Web of
one.
blue lines stretches. The pattern still kind of has for you to discover. Someone who knows about history could tell you. Gone.
Who knows about history?
The worn map features that you're finally coming to.
Alright. The best thing I can think of doing right. One, I need to go find a way to spend time. Someone who knows a lot about history. Oh! An old person that knows about history?
The purity of...
Maybe them?
I have really...
Yes, that's what...
René, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. No, officer.
Then help them, you will.
He means caviar socialists.
Ah.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
He's lying.
Keep my nose clean and don't...
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
What are you lying about, old man?
I'm not even anyone...
Oh no, he's someone important.
His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? No, I'm sorry, officer. I don't even have a key card. Evrard usually sends someone to get me when he wants to talk. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brother.
Ah.
I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
So he knows old history. He can probably tell me.
About history. You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later.
The old soldier. There he stands. Proud.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Oh, in many ways, yes.
Kim Kisaragi,
I'm
Asmer.
an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he doesn't know anything.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of
I'm a
anything.
member of the union, but he might know some information.
He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look in. I hate this socialist rabble. But even siding with them.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words. People say, oh, nothing official.
Well, he tells his little penman exactly what to say.
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer. I believe
this guy
have the right to think and do whatever they want, even if it's nothing at all. I'm very adaptable.
Mon Dieu.
No, thank you.
I almost agree with the old
I'm
royalists.
sorry, officer, but I really don't.
The only one you have.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You must have other business.
All right, I'm going for it. I'm gonna try to get him. Oh, fuck yes! I got his sandwich.
An array of delicious recipes flashes through your mind. Salads, sandwiches, bingo.
That would certainly have been an improvement. Ce serait délicieux. Can you make that sandwich, officer?
No, no one can. Gaze at the distance, shaking your head.
I hope you are not just tricking an old man out of the little he has left.
Eat the sandwich of gods.
The ham sandwich looks. A treat of this magnitude should not be enjoyed alone.
I'll pass.
When you hold something long enough, some people are compelled to take it. Try it on the lieutenant.
Thank you, but no, I'm not. No. No.
No, he's gonna accept.
The lieutenant's eyes express an absolute lack of interest. The lieutenant stands next to you, but he might as well exist in a parallel realm.
Some people would feel compelled to take it. Yes, I know. No.
I don't believe you, Kim. I think that he's lying. All right, I have a breakthrough. Emmett. He somehow denied the sandwich.
Mazovian socioeconomics.
Finally.
0.1% 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world.
That aged well.
Shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Oh no, I've become a reactionary. Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. That seems really good. Like, genuinely very strong. Alright. That's pretty sick. Because what, like, genuinely, when I get those options, it's only like 4 experience, right? So it's like effectively what? Almost doubling the amount of experience I get from the options I was going to pick anyway? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. I need to go kill a little bit of time. Maybe the old woman would know enough about history and she can tell me about the tattoos.
Give me a moment. I'm no one. Just an old woman who... If you can call it living, it's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while.
Ask away, policeman. Oh, that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology at the...
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. The symbol of what now? Huh. I thought Revachol was the capital. People come and go.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
No one lives there. It's been empty for Impossible. I would know if someone had moved. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always literal. Some lunatic lost his...
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break...
The hell am I supposed to know?
Tell me about
The
Cindy.
artiste? Nothing
It's me, I'm the artist.
I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. She leaves an old lady. Oh.
Alright, time to investigate apartment 10.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. You have plenty of reason to enter. Well,
that was smart.
Alright. I'm the best cop. I am a super good art critic cop. A fine mattress. To indirect modes of taxation.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in... Of course.
But, alright. I've played this game for an hour longer than I planned on, but it's important. Because now it's 9 p.m. in game, which means I can hang out with the smoker on the roof. Which means I think this is how you unlock the most important and single greatest bot that I can possibly get. Yeah, it's been almost 3 hours. It's time.
This door is made of metal. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
No!
We should return tomorrow.
No! It's any day at 9 p.m. I thought that I'd be able to get into the homosexual underground. No. No! I thought I could have it all. Oh well. Worst things have happened in my life. This one is pretty bad though. All right.
What now? I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place. It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. It is. Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything.
I don't trust this lady.
The sooner we get... Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes... And again, I have no idea. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone.
The sum must have been puny.
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have both apartments are... Of course.
All right, so there's not a lot going on here. It's just a real estate agent. All right. Let's report to the old lady.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general.
She means clairvoyance.
Same.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it...
Oh yeah, I do.
Like a horse. Look at yourself.
Wait, no.
You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt. That is the sign of...
No, it's hustle culture.
...gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way.
No, I became hustle culture.
You ride. Oh, you do. You make money. You got gills, baby. Meaning, it ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out.
No!
You don't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer. Sure. And has it... Are you rich? That's
no.
Right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Let's see. The system is broken.
The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. Because of the taxes, G-Man's got his...
Oh no, I'm about to become a libertarian.
Taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol. You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction. 98% of all your money.
No! No! No, I'm not becoming a free market fundamentalist.
Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant. This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
Do I become... No. No. I'm building communism. I'm not going to become a liberal. I didn't realize this would become a horror game. Whew. Alright, everybody. I think that's it for me tonight. Like I said, I played much longer than I expected to. But I had fun. So, and I hope any of you had fun too. Thanks again for the raid, Jade, and thanks, let's see, Rowan, and let's see, well, let's change that, and Noir for the subs. I really appreciate it. Y'all are great. I'm going to, let's see, is there anyone that I know streaming that I can send you all over to? Anyone that I would give my stamp of approval? The coveted Ricky stamp of approval. Who was streaming what? Huh. really see anybody that needs a raid. Let's see. I should get more YouTuber followers and get on that train, but I can do that later. All right. Well, thanks everybody. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be back with Valhalla tomorrow, and then Disco Elysium again on Thursday this week. So same bat time around this channel around 5 p.m. EST. So please look forward to it, and I hope some of y'all come back. Yeah, it's always fun. All right, take care, and have a good night.